So I got a very special something in the mail today, and before I go into exactly what is inside this box, I wanted to explain my story a little bit. So I have been undiagnosed for about 11 years now. I have no health insurance, I have no income, and over the last 11 years I have determined that there was really nothing for me in the way of trying to fix my own situation. Obamacare can't help me. Clinics can't help me. I can't get Medicaid. I can't get assistance or anything of any kind. I have looked into everything. I have looked into disability. I have looked into charities and hotlines to call, and I have called hospitals and begged for help, and just emailed doctors, and just there's really nothing for me to do about this. So that is a basic explanation of what is happening. A couple years ago, I found a local doctor, again from doing more research, and it's an actual doctor's office, not a clinic. He offers discounts to patients who are uninsured and have low income or no income, and I've been going to him for about a year. And the thing about this doctor that is helpful is that he's very humble and he's very open-minded, and while he's very intelligent and knows a lot and is a very good doctor, he's still willing to listen to what I have to say, and just, I'm a patient and not just a number on a chart, and that really, really helps. So I've been going to him for about a year, 11 months now, and about once every 2 months I get an appointment, so it's a little bit tough to wait that out. And during all of this time, I've shared with him everything that I have learned, everything that I've come across, all of my symptoms, everything over the last 11 years. And I told him, look, I think that this is vascular Ehlers Danlos syndrome. I have had other false alarms before where I thought that I had the diagnosis and I didn't, and I was wrong. But this one, just because of everything that I have discovered, everything that I've learned, I think this is what it is. So another 6 months of research, and I found out that there is one blood test that can diagnose it, and it's called Marfan TAAD sequencing and deletion duplication panel. And it basically means that there's a series of tests included in this. It's all one test, but they look at, I think, 16 different genes, if I'm remembering correctly. And the cost for it is $1,500. That's $1,500 out of pocket for me because I am uninsured. So after another, I don't know how long, there was an entire team of people that came together and helped me get all of this money for this blood test. There's a charity organization that did it. There's a couple of individuals who donated. I contributed some. And it was just, I can't even remember right now how all of it came together, but it was basically just, it's everybody that came together as a team and helped me accomplish this. So, this blood test is coming from a lab called GeneDx. They are one, I think, of maybe two labs that offer it. The other one, I think, was wanting more money for it and was also not willing to, I guess, work with me as much and be as flexible. So that's why I went with GeneDx. And so in order to get this Marfan TAAD panel, you actually have to get, it's called a test kit. And so I called GeneDx and I said, hey, here's what's going on. I've got all the money for this. Now I need the test kit. So first they sent to my doctor's office, they sent an oral rinse kit, which means that they actually take, I don't know how it works because I didn't pursue this really, but I think they take a swab of the inside of your cheek or a rinse or something or other, and that's where the tissue sample comes from. Well, my doctor's office lost it. I don't know how they lost it. I don't know where it went. Nobody knows. So, another couple of complicated phone calls and emails later, they sent, GeneDx sent a second test kit to my doctor's office, and this time it's the blood draw test kit. And my doctor's office was kind of acting like they didn't know where this one was either. They were acting like maybe they couldn't find it, or it was taking, like maybe they didn't have it yet. I don't know. Nobody knows. And so I called GeneDx again, and they said, well, we'll just send you a test kit to your house. Is that okay? And I said, that would be great. So, and this is all, they overnight all of this. So I'm thinking that it came here on a plane from Maryland, which is where their lab is located. And so a few days ago, I got the test kit in the mail, and that is what you are seeing here. So it was a very exciting day, and I just kind of wanted to share with everybody that moment. So here is the box. Don't know if you can see that. I'm sitting on my bed right now, so don't mind all the sheets and covers and miscellaneous stuff. I don't know. I opened it upside down. The other side of the box is the shipping label and stuff, and so that's kind of private, so we'll let that stay covered. CCG, I'm assuming they ship it through that company. I don't know who that is. But, so you open it, I opened it, and by the way, I thought it was so perfect that the that the shipping tape that they used was zebra print. Anyway. So I open it, and then this is what I see inside. It says GeneDx, I don't know if I can make that focus, DNA Diagnostic Experts, Specimen Collection Kit. That's the front of the box. That's kind of the side of the box. And then back of the box. Biological Substance, Category B, UN3373. I don't know what that means. And this is just their address and their email and telephone, contact, all that kind of good stuff. And of course, zebras. So let's open. And this was not taped. This was just... So here we have specimen collection instructions and shipping information, and it just kind of tells the technician or the nurse or whoever how to do this. And then the first thing that's in the box is, this is a cotton fabric-y, I don't know, but inside, and bear with me because I'm doing this with one hand. Alright, so this is what one of the lavender top tubes look like. There are two in here, and they just kind of collect the blood inside of there. There is supposed to be a preservative and an anticoagulant inside the tube, so that when they ship it back to Maryland overnight, it doesn't clot and it doesn't spoil, I guess is the word. But yeah, sorry everything's kind of blurry. My camera's not that great. I'm not that good at this. So that's the first thing that was in the package. The next thing we have is shipping labels. It's already got adhesive on it, and see if I can make this focus. I don't know. It's got my name, well, a place for my name, a place for my date of birth, date, sample taken, and ID number, which is on my paperwork, I'm assuming somewhere. And also, by the way, something that has to happen is that my doctor has to fill out, I think it's called a cardiology test requisition form, and so that's, I think, 4 pages of just various things that my doctor has to write in, and that has to go with all of this stuff. So the next thing is this warning label, and it says this sample will be rejected if any of the following items are missing. Completed test requisition form signed by physician and patient, completed payment options section, and specimen tubes labeled with patient name and date of birth. So, this is the FedEx. I guess it's the bag that all of this is going to go in. They're going to pack it a certain way. There is the one side, and then there is the other side. So I'm just going to fold this up nicely at a later time. And then here is, make sure it doesn't have any personal information on it, and I don't believe it does. This is the expanded billable stamp. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means, but it's a cardboard piece of something. I have no idea what to do with it. I'm assuming my doctor will know, or he or the nurse will know. I have no idea what all of this is for, but hopefully they will just know what to do with that and throw it in with everything else. And again, I am so sorry this is blurry. I just have my little camera and that's all I have. I'm not good at this. I don't know how to do video stuff. And then this is a little clear plastic protective bag. And I think what is going to happen is that the blood samples, the tubes, are going to go in their little protective cotton covering, which was this, if you will recall. And then that is going to go sealed in here in case it leaks. And then this, plus the paperwork, plus that little cardboard thing, is all going to go inside of here. This thing. So that is everything that is in the kit. I hope that that was interesting for somebody out there who is going through the same thing that I am. Just know that if you keep going and you keep advocating for yourself, and you just don't let anything stop you, then you will get your diagnosis. I actually don't have mine yet, but I'm hoping that 4 weeks from now, I get a positive result for this disease that is going to kill me. That's what I'm looking at here. This disease is fatal. The average person does not live to see their 50th birthday with this disease. And I just kind of hope that I have it, which sounds really sick, but I'm ready for answers. I'm ready to have some direction with this and not be so in the dark. And I'm ready to know what's making me so sick. I'm ready to have more complete care, more targeted care. I'm ready to start my life over. So there you have it. That is everything that is in the test kit. That is a very, very brief version of my story and everything that has gone into it. If anybody has any questions and would like to know why I can't get any kind of health insurance and how I know I can't work and just anything like that, I know that there might be a lot of questions. That's fine. I've explained all of this before, but I can explain it again. So I hope this wasn't too boring. I'm not that great of a videographer, obviously, but there you have it. I hope I did okay with this, and you know, sorry it wasn't Emmy material or Oscar material or whatever award that movies get. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit out of breath, so I'm going to say goodbye to everybody for now and leave comments or whatever if you have questions. Bye.